What's up, everybody? This is Ryan and another episode of Ryan's Travels. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't had a chance yet, please don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. Today, I'm going to be talking about where the girls are. A lot of guys that come down here, I'm going to say guys because Pattaya is pretty much a single man's paradise. They get down, they want to know where to find the girls at. Now, if you're, Mr. Smarty Pants and you've been here before or you already know, you're going to say, just go walk outside. Yes. Pretty much you can walk outside and there's girls everywhere. We know this. However, I'm going to break down a few different ways about where the girls are at and how to have a good time with them. So, number one, we got massage girls. There are massage places everywhere. There are ones that specialize in special services and they're pretty easy to tell which ones those are. There's also legitimate ones. Yes, if you come to Pattaya or you come to, Bangkok City, whatever it is, there's going to be massage places everywhere. And yes, if you take your family in there or you take your girlfriend in there, it will be a legit massage. However, you should be able to tell, the difference between. Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to go in and you're going to pay for a regular massage. To the best of my knowledge, if you were to say that you wanted an oil massage, yes, you will get an oil massage, but I think that's also code for we may want to be doing more stuff. So with that being said, once you're in there, you may negotiate with the massage lady or maybe lady boy if that's what you like too. I know those out there, they have those out here also. You can negotiate with them whatever services you like and you can carry on from there. Okay, so I do want to make one pit stop here real quick, kind of back up to what you would probably fall under massage. That's what's called a soapy. And basically what a soapy is, it's a building you walk into, you go in, you sit down on a couch, and there will be a plethora of women on display, like on a stage, right? And they all have, a little number as well and a color. And based on the color coding, will determine how expensive they're going to be for their time with you. And what will determine this is basically whether they've got tattoos or not, if they've had babies or not, their age. You can imagine how they would price these women accordingly. And basically what they do is you go with them and they take up to a room that's in that building, like a hotel room. And it's a nice room. It's got a tub and a bed and TV and food or whatever you want. And there you hang out for a little bit. And then you take a bath with them and they'll give you a bath. They'll clean you and everything else. It's really kind of cool. And then maybe like a new room massage, you get that as well. A little slip sliding action, kind of cool stuff. And then, there's a bed. And I guess you can figure out what happens from there. When you're done, you kind of leave and that's it. Tip included and everything. You have to tip them any extra money or anything. And it's also a great time. Moving on. Number two, you have beer bars. As what they call them here, they call them bar beers, which is kind of funny. They always put the adjective after the noun. I think they need to have an ombudsman here, someone who can spell check better or use grammar better, but I'm not going to talk about that too much because their English is way better than my Thai. So there we have it. Beer bars. So basically, beer bars are everywhere. These are the open air bars and you walk by and they're everywhere. And they're going to be catcalling you, hey, handsome man, hey, sexy man. And the idea is they want you to come in and they want you to buy them drinks. And if you like them and you have a good conversation or whatever it is you want to do, again, you can talk with them and you can do what's called bar finding them. And I'll get to that in just a little bit, but those are the beer bar girls. They're everywhere and you'll see them as well. And they're not hard to miss, right? There are daytime beer bars and then there are night ones. So a lot of guys like to go day drinking and then there's ones that like to do the real late night ones. Number three, we've got the go-go bars. Now, go-go bars, go-go girls are basically like the closest thing to a American strip club. Only you don't make it rain like you do in America. This is very rude. They don't do that. Basically, what they do is they make money by you buying them drinks, just like the beer bars, and they go home with customers. You bar find them just like you do the beer bar girls as well. Only it's on a stage, a little more showy. And I happen to think myself that the higher quality girls, meaning the ones that are prettiest, youngest, ones that you would think would be in there, the most stripper-esque ones are in there. And there's different go-go bars. There's one with young ones. There's ones with older ones. Just come and check it out. You'll see. Just go to all of them. You'll have fun. But basically, yeah, you walk in and you sit down and they all have numbers on them. Basically, if you want to go ahead and talk to one of them or have one of them come off the stage or whatever, you say, hey, can I have 103 or 110? And there's a mama-san, an older Thai lady that walks around. She's in charge of all the women and they'll bring them over to you. And I think the easiest thing to say is, numbers might sound dehumanizing to those people that are watching this and being appalled by my video that I'm having right now, but it's a lot easier than trying to know what their long Thai name is, which is 42 letters long. So they usually have a shortened name, but for easiest and, without having to yell, you just 110, 110. Oh, they'll bring them over to you. So it's a communication thing. It's not anything against the people that are working or to dehumanize them or anything. Next, we have gentlemen's clubs. Now, gentlemen's clubs are usually open in the daytime and they usually open somewhere, I think around, different ones open at different times. You just have to see. But gentlemen's clubs are more, you walk in, it's real closed door. You don't see really who's on the inside. But when you walk in, there's a places to sit and chill and kind of hang out. Some have pool tables, some have music and playing, but it's just a real chill kind of spot. To me, I get a little bit of anxiety walking into one of those because I don't like to hurt a girl's feelings. I don't want to walk in, and if it's like a kind of lower club, meaning not so busy, and you go in the daytime, there's like 3 girls, you walk in, it's a small place, and well, you're not into any of them just by looking at them. I don't want to like be mean and be like, all right, bye, you girls are ugly. I don't like doing that. So usually if I go to the gentlemen's clubs, I'll go with another guy friend of mine, and we'll go have a beer, or he'll have a beer, I'll have I don't drink, so I'll have like juice or water, and we'll sit and chat together, and then we'll decide, and then we'll take off and just go kind of bar hopping, right? Now, let me also say that girls are known as freelancers here. In general, out here, a freelancer is specifically a girl who works this type of business, basically prostitution. And I hate using the word prostitution because in America, it's such a bad negative word, right? You might wonder why girls do this, right? These pretty girls, whatever else. I have another video that you can go check out called Why Girls Do This, pretty much. And that's a whole other section in itself, right? It's pretty interesting. I would go ahead and take a look at it or take a view. But going back to what is a bar fine? When you go into a bar, not the massage place, well, actually massage places you could too, but beer bars, go-go clubs, or the gentlemen's clubs. Gentlemen's clubs, not so much because you usually handle business at the gentlemen's club. But the go-go bars and the beer bars, you can take them home. You take them home, you can go out for a long time or for a short time. And basically, if you're gonna take a girl off the floor, you're basically causing that business to lose money because they'll be getting, if they sell a drink for 200 baht, 40 or 50 baht of it might go to the girl and the rest goes to the club or to the bar. They don't wanna take their high earners off the floor and then have nothing. It wouldn't be good. So you end up paying a bar fine anywhere from a couple hundred baht to high season at a go-go, mid-time, early in the night, 2,000 baht in a go-go. You could tourist trap that and pay that. I would never do that, but some guys just want to go there and, they get drunk or whatever. They don't use their best judgment. And it's still, relatively speaking, compared to America, it's not that expensive, but it's still a lot more than if you didn't do that. So we covered the bar fine. You pay the bar fine. There's a short time bar fine, and then there's a long time bar fine. If you want it for short time, it's like for like 2 hours, long time for the whole night, and it's usually double what it is short time, right? Or a little bit more, or a little bit more depending on the bar. Massage places, a lot of times what can happen if you like the girls in the massage place and, you don't want to do anything right there, you can always get her line. We use line communication out here, like a WhatsApp kind of thing, and you can get their number and see them later. Or they'll say, oh, if you want me to leave, I have to pay the massage place a bar fine, couple, 100 baht to leave and go with you or meet you at your place, and that's fine too. So those are the places, that's what a bar fine is. And on top of the bar fine, of course, you're going to pay for the girl anywhere between 1,000 and high season. Again, so you say high season, worst case scenario, 3,000 for a girl from Walking Street, as they say, or the go-go bars. Now, the freelancers you can find all over the place. Talk about freelancers, there's a club called Insomnia where it's known for having all freelancers up there. So it's a club and you walk in there, it's all single women, all guys, and you can pick people up there. Walking down Walking Street, you'll find girls everywhere. One thing I do want to say is they don't normally let ladyboys into clubs that are known as non-ladyboy clubs. They want tourists to be more comfortable. So you'll see a lot of ladyboys down on Walking Street before you go into Insomnia. They're not in it. So you don't have to worry about taking someone home from Insomnia and then getting the great surprise happen to you. That doesn't really happen. Another rule I go by is basically everyone that's in Pattaya is free game. It's fair game. Even the 7-Eleven girls. You see a girl in 7-Eleven, she's working there, she's cute. I might tell the girl she's pretty and then ask her for her line and she'll give it to you and she'll go out with you. And it's pretty cool because it's just a lot easier than America, right? So one other place, if you're walking down Beach Road, there's what we call the Coconut Bar. And basically at nighttime from sundown until sunup, you will see hundreds of women just hanging out on the beach, not on the beach, but hanging out like on the sidewalk right in front of the beach. And you can tell they're just waiting to have someone come talk to them and be like, hey, let's go and, have some fun and whatever else. Some people get mixed reviews about that, but that's where they're at. So a couple locations that I want to touch on are hot areas per se. You've got Soi 6. So Soi means road in Thai. So, or street, so 6th Street or Soi 6. It's on Soi 6. And basically it's one long road and there is like a 50-to-1 girl to guy ratio there. I mean, there are so many women there. You walk down there and they're beer bars. They're not go-go's. They're not gentlemen's clubs. They're not massages. They're smaller, real narrow kind of beer bars and they have rooms upstairs. So you can take it from there. I don't want to get any kind of X's on YouTube or anything. You can figure out what happens there. You have a few drinks and you can go upstairs and play cards. You'll then pay a bar fine as well. The next location is is LK Metro. LK Metro is a little corner area within Soy Bukaw. Soy Bukaw is another road, and Soy Bukaw is where I live, and it's just one long road, and it's got a bunch of bars and everything else here. I like the area because it's centrally located to like everything, but come check it out. Bunch of beer bars, gentlemen's clubs, everything. LK Metro has go-go's in there as well. And the last place is Walking Street. Now, Walking Street is the big walking street that everyone talks about if you talk about Pattaya. It has everything there. Go ahead, check it out. Very touristy as far as it's busy and everything else. You got to see it. It's probably the biggest and best walking street that I've seen between anywhere in Thailand, anywhere in Vietnam. It's just like, it's just a big area. Once you kind of come to Pattaya and you see the walking street and you go and see these other areas, no other city, if you're looking to find girls, really kind of hits as well as Pattaya. And Pattaya is really known for that. If you come across the ladyboys, be respectful. They're everywhere too. I have another video, how to tell whether it's a ladyboy or not, some tips. So you may want to scoot over there and check that one out. But I hope that this video was informative. Go ahead and check out my other video, like I said, about why the girls do what they do, not just where they're at. It's an interesting video as well. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. Please don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. Also, if there's a particular topic you'd like me to tackle and discuss on here, please don't hesitate to put it in the comment section. Have a great day.